So where did we just come back from?
The caves.
The caves, right. And what did we see in the caves?
We saw
No bears.
No bears.
we saw bats.
You saw some bats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Groundhogs.
Uh-huh. It was wet? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Stalactites and stalagmites.
I got a little lesson. I found it, and I found a little, and I found a mama bear and a baby bear.
Okay.
And I'm like this, like I'm a day. And I just like slowly walked away.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you did see some bears. You must have walked away from us, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right. Okay, so before we figure out where we're going to go next, we're going to do a riddle. All right. Yes, I love riddles. All right. A cowboy arrives at a ranch on a Sunday, stays 3 days, and leaves on a Friday. How is that possible?
I know.
Okay, Azaria.
Because the horse's name is Friday.
Yes. Boom, boom. The horse's name is Friday. Good job. Okay, so before I check my overly dramatic map about where we're going to go to next, raise your hand if any of you have been curious about something. Yeah. Have any of you ever pretended to be a detective where you were collecting clues and being curious? Yes.
I did too.
Okay. So what do you think an explorer, so we've been learning that all of us are explorers this month, and what is something that an explorer needs to have to really be a legit explorer? Ben?
It needs a journal to keep track of all the finds.
Right. Yep. I got my trusty journal. Uh-huh.
Oh, they also need binoculars to look for the animals or stuff.
Yeah.
And they also, if they're exploring, they would wear sneakers,
Mm-hmm.
not high heels,
Okay. Yep. That would not work.
and they would need a hat to protect them from the sun.
Yes.
They would need a magnifying glass to look at small stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right. Miss Ashley, what does an explorer need?
I need
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. We need that too. Okay. Awesome. So that is definitely what explorer needs. We need our hat. We need the right shoes. You know, wearing high heels in the caves wouldn't have been good, huh? No, we would have probably had to carry somebody out of there, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's check my overly dramatic map. Uh-oh. Okay. So we went to, where was our first place?
the mountain.
Yeah. Yep, I see it on here. Okay, and next we went to and then we just explored the
Caves.
All right, and okay, going north and south and east and I know where we're going. We're gonna go to the desert next.
Oh boy.
Okay, I don't really see excitement there.
The desert. Wait.
Barely any water.
There's barely any water. Yeah, okay, so what else do we know about the desert?
It's hot.
It's hot, yes.
Cold. What?
It can be cold, yes. She's right. It can be cold. Okay, Micah? There could be some pyramids in the desert? There could be. Depends on what desert we go to. All right, Ben?
There's lots of desert wildlife.
Lots of desert wildlife. Yeah. Alana?
There's camels and lots of sand.
Say that one more time.
There's camels and lots of sand.
Camels and lots of sand. Okay, those are some good answers. So, because we gotta make sure we keep some of the mystery of the desert, right? Because we are curious explorers. So we don't. That means we don't have all the answers just yet. The fun is finding out what else is in the desert. So I'm going to tell you some things from my trusty guidebook here. Okay. First off, has anyone been to the desert before?
No.
No?
I've seen it on TV lots of times.
Okay. Yep. On the movie. I think that's what you said. Yep, on the movie. Okay. Okay. So let's see what my guidebook has to say here about deserts. Let's learn some fun facts. Okay. So the word desert is mentioned 50 times in the Bible. The Sahara is the largest desert in the world. Do you know where the Sahara Desert is located, Ben?
It could be located in.
Uh-uh.
No, not.
Micah? Yes. Ding, ding, ding. Africa? Yes, everything comes out of Mama Africa. No, okay. Even the biggest desert. Yes, there are hot deserts, and like Miss Ashley said, there are cold deserts. And the Sahara is the largest hot desert. The Sahara Desert covers 3.5 million square miles. Europe is the only continent without at least one desert. So Europe does not have a desert. The Antarctic Desert is a cold desert because little rain ever falls from the sky. God knows how many grains of sand are in the world, and he knows all about you. And here's another fun fact about spelling desert. It's only one S because you don't want two of it. So instead of spelling dessert, you want two desserts, right?
Yes.
You only want one desert. That's what I learned. Okay, so we're going to read, our Bible verse comes from Psalms 139, 17 through 18. It says, how precious also are your thoughts to me, O God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they would be more in number than the sand. In the New Living Translation, this verse says, how precious are your thoughts about me, O God. They cannot be numbered. So do you realize that God thinks about you? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he does. Okay, so let's use our imagination, right? And so say that you gave your best friend something that you made. So I like to make things by hand. Is there something that you guys like to make? Micah?
When I was at school at first grade, I made notes. I made with the paint. I made it with a pencil, and then with the seal I did paper, and then with the vote card I did eraser, and I gave it to my friend. And it's like a restaurant because a lot of people, they keep on saying that they want the books.
Okay. Awesome. Azari, what do you make?
I made a friendship bracelet for my friends, and also my friends made friendship bracelet for me, and I also made a Barbie doll crib for me and my sister.
Wow, okay. All right, Miss Alana, what do you make?
I made slime before with my mom.
Okay, slime. Yep. I still need to make slime. Ben, what do you make?
I don't really make. I like to paint.
Okay, what do you like to paint?
Certain pictures, statues sometimes, small ones.
Uh-huh. Okay, awesome. So we all have this talent that we like to give to others with, right? So just imagine that you gave your friend something that you made by hand, and when you went to their house, it was on the floor, or they told you they threw it away. How would you feel? Alana?
Upset and sad.
Uh-huh. Azaria?
I would also feel upset, sad, and also angry because some stuff that I make would take hours, and it took a lot of work, and then it was broken and then threw it away.
Yep. All right, Ben?
I feel super mad and not want to be that friend anymore because I worked hard to make that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be your friend if you're just wasting my creations on the floor.
Okay, I felt that. All right, Micah?
I made with my sailboats. It didn't really take minutes, but I would still be upset.
Right. So you didn't Miss Ashley, how would you feel if someone threw away your thing? You'd be angry too? So we all gonna share the same emotions. We'd be angry. Let's see. What does my guidebook have to say to help guide us through this? And what does God have to say? So it would be especially difficult to give away something you had made with your own hands and never to think about it again. Because you just shared that if you spent hours on something and you gave it away, and you're still hoping that your friend is caring for it, that they're wearing it, that they put it up somewhere where it's displayed properly, right? Yeah, their room or their fridge, right? Okay. So now think about this. Who made you? God? Yeah? God made you. And do you think God would create you and then never think about you ever again?
No.
Okay, that's just weird.
No.
That's just weird. That would be just weird.
That would be.
In the Bible, it said that us human was one of God's greatest creations.
Right. We are one of his greatest creations, his most prized creations.
It said that he made us in the image of him.
Right. That's right. So, because he cares about us, he would never forget about us, right? So this verse that we read in Psalms, the verse also says that God's thoughts about us outnumber the grains of sand. So how many grains of sand do you think are on the world?
Thousands, millions, trillions, zillions.
Gazillions? More than we can count?
Millions.
Millions.
Wait, no, infinity.
Yeah,
Infinity?
Probably not infinity because that's like a lot.
Right. So no one really knows how many grains of sand is on the earth except for God, right? What about the numbers of hair on your head? You know how many numbers of hair on your head?
Oh, I know. It'll be really easy for people who don't have any hair. It's really easy.
So does God care about them? Does God not think about people who don't have any hair? Okay.
But she's right. It would be easy for people who have no hair.
It would be easy. Hilarious. Okay. So that's great that people out here know that God will still care about them even if they don't have any hair. That's awesome. That's good to know. Thank you for making people feel better.
It doesn't matter how they look, God still loves them.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. So no one knows, though, how many hairs are on our head unless we have less hair, right? Or if there are how many grains of how many grains of sand is on the sand or the shore and the earth, okay? But God knows, right? Yep. So you see, God knows things that no one else knows, and he knows things about you that no one else knows. He might know things about you that you don't know yet about yourself. You're still growing, so you're still discovering who you are. But God knows, and you can always go to God for him to tell you who you are and what's so special about you and what he put all in you that you can use for his glory, right? Okay. So today I want you to remember our bottom line is that God cares about every area of your life. So even the things that we think may not be that important, God cares about it. And you can talk to God about those things in your life. And he cares about the little things, the big things. He knows what you are struggling with, and he knows your strengths. And not only does he care about you, but he cares about everyone. So do you think there are people that you know that don't know how much God cares for them? Do you know people who might not know how much God cares about them? Yeah, I know people too. Okay. So let's do this prayer together so that people can get in touch with God and so that they can start journeying with God and learning how much he does care about them, okay? All right. So let's repeat after me. Dear Jesus, I am a sinner. Please forgive me for the wrong I've done. Come into my heart so that I can be saved. In your name I pray. Amen. Okay, so we know we're going to go to the desert and hopefully find some really cool stuff in the desert. Maybe a pyramid, maybe a camel, maybe a scorpion. I don't know. Snakes. Ben?
But one thing that we're not going to find is water.
Okay. Okay. I don't know.
But there could be rivers and lakes that were actually in the desert, but it got so dried up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go find out. Okay. I'm going to take my overly dramatic map so we don't get lost. It's overly dramatic because it's big. Yeah.